Sentencing procedures will continue this morning in the trial of Cape Flats gang leader George Geweld Thomas and 16 co-accused in the Western Cape High Court. Thomas and the other 16 were convicted on multiple charges, including murder, theft and racketeering. Yesterday, proceedings finally got underway following a 2-hour delay. The delay was caused over uncertainty regarding the legal representation of a number of the accused. Still on issues in the Cape Flats, for the past few days, gang violence in Manenberg has been on the rise. Police are launching an operation to curb the ongoing violence. For more on this, we cross live to our reporter now, Vanessa Poonah. Vanessa, a very good morning to you. What is expected today? Vanessa, hi. Just to test the sound once again.
Good morning, Julianne. Yes, since early this morning, about 300 members of the South African Police, accompanied by members of Metro Police, Yes, Leanne. Since early this morning, about 300 members of the South African Police Service, accompanied by members of the National Defence Force and also Metro Police officers, have been deployed to Manenberg over the past week. There have been about 10, if not more, killings on the Cape Flats that could be gang-related. So this morning what we've seen is a police as well as the members of the Defence Force, etc., coming into Manenberg, launching an operation which forms part of Operation Fiela, which is clamping down on gangsterism here in the Cape Flats. Now, joining me to speak a bit more about the arrests and what exactly was achieved here this morning is Major General Jeremy Veery, who also heads up Operation Combat. Good morning to you, Major General Veery. Just in terms of this morning's operation, what have we seen? What have been the successes?
Okay, firstly, this is an Operation Fiela operation. In other words, where the emphasis is on searching for illegal firearms, drugs, and other type of wanted suspects associated with serious criminality. This particular operation commenced at 0300 hours. It involves well in the excess of 350 personnel between ourselves and the SANDF. It takes the form of a lockdown operation where we lock down an area and do a systematic cordon and search operation. House-to-house grid searches in a 10-kilometer square range of Manenberg, and also surgical type of targeting of particular drug houses and where firearms are stored. So far, we've found 3 firearms, respectively, between the HLs and the Dixie Boys, essentially. We will be continuing until we've completed the whole 10-kilometer square. At a later stage, as the public moves, we will be moving and searching in the areas in and around the routes and also on the routes to the schools to ensure that they're safe. But we wish to inform the public that there will be disruption. They might not be at school early or at work early because this type of operation, a lockdown operation, basically seals down cuts of the areas and cordons and search everyone within that 10-kilometer range who are deemed suspicious or suspect. The 3 firearms, I think it's noteworthy to look at how we found it and how ingenious something. 2 of the arrested persons are 15-year-old. The other one is a 50-odd-year-old. In one of the places, to give you an idea of concealment, we found it inside a actual radio tape deck type of portable system. So they're quite ingenious about where these things are hidden. So it's our searches therefore have to be extremely thorough and very intrusive also of the persons in order to get the necessary results that we want. A few other things I would like to add. This is there will be more of these operations. This will continue for as long as it is required to systematically cover the full 10-kilometer square. There has been other issues that came up. As you can see, load shedding or no load shedding, it doesn't really affect us. all our operations, our police stations have portable generators if the main generators are getting. So none of these things ever affect us in terms of our operational deployment. Those are some of the issues I just wanted to highlight in terms of.
Thank you very much, Major General Jeremy Veery, speaking to us about the operation launched since 3 o'clock this morning here in Manenberg, Leanne, and also then the commitment that these operations will continue in the fight and the clampdown on the scourge of gang violence and also drug dealing in the Cape Flats areas such as Manenberg. Back to you in studio.
Vanessa Poonah, thank you very much for updating us on the situation there. Let's get some news in now from abroad. Heavy fighting